Hello, and welcome to Seattle at Dawn, a Mage the Ascension chronicle. I am the storyteller, Tim Dahlia. Thank you for joining us. We stream new episodes on the Dahlia World Garden Twitch channel every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific Time. And you can watch our previous and future episodes at the Dahlia World Garden YouTube channel. Links can be found in the description. If you do enjoy what we're doing here, like the video, follow or subscribe to the channel, depending on where you're watching. And without any further ado, let us introduce our mages. Oh my gosh, there they are. Hi, everybody. All right, I feel... Thank you. I feel that we should start with... Let's start with Alix.
Hello. My name is Alix. My pronouns are they, them. I play Jezebel Spinner. And Jezzy is hoping that we can finally get the hell out of the internet. Finally. Because we got chased around by the fucking cancel monster. And poor Jolie thinks this is like the Matrix or something. It's time for us to go, I think. But it's been a lot of fun in here.
I like the designation of the cancel monster.
The cancel monster.
Reminds me like Sesame Street. They made a new monster. Yeah.
Elmo does not like him much.
No, cancel is coming for Elmo. No. That would be terrible. Let's not do that. Let's please not do that. Okay. Cindy, you're up.
Hi, I'm Cindy. My pronouns are she, her, and I play Inea, nay Blackwell, a Kha'vadi techno shaman who is very ready to be done with tech for a little while, and maybe we could just do the shaman thing in the real world for 5 minutes, maybe, please. She's very done.
Well,
the cancel monster was an old friend, and she was not thrilled to see them again.
No. The threads of coincidence or fate, if you will, seem to have coalesced around this for you.
Yeah.
It might even be making a knot. I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure there's a very, very complicated Gordian knot involved in this mess at this point.
Likely.
It is freaking... This has been Scooby-Doo. Where are you? Running back and forth, the climactic chase scene?
Yes.
That's what this has been.
Yes, I agree. Also, with Inea, you've been over the course of this, you've met and made new friends in the spirit realms. Yeah, last time you met Glitch.
Yeah, I don't know. Does that count for in the spirit realm? Because Glitch is a techno spirit.
It's
so sort of
spirit. Still a spirit.
Yeah. I am going to say that Nay is kind of valuing those things, the spirit connections that she's made through all of this. But she's been making them all on the fly, literally just as they go. She's making it all up, and now she is going to have to start taking batteries out of working devices in order to keep that up. So this is going to be interesting.
Possibly. There could be, yeah, you can build upon the relationships you have. That's kind of the nature of the Dream Speakers. All right, and finally, Billie, you will be proud to know that I have changed your nameplate.
Yay! I'm excited. I'm Billie. My pronouns are they, them. I play Charlie Newell. Charlie is a mushroom specialist and a Verbena witch. Charlie is all at once excited to get out of the internet and a little bit, tentative about wanting to get out because this is a place where Charlie is extra powerful. And he feels that, and this is kind of a familiar feeling in being inside of a network.
Exactly. Yeah. The
But we're also being chased by fucking Mandalorians, so it's not all perfect.
So there's some things he would improve upon.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
yes. I mean, yes, absolutely. I mean, I can't argue with you there. I mean, you've got a lot of things on your plate, and you've been hounded and chased, and it's been a time. And you dipped your toe into the digital web, and it's kind of bit the toe that you stuck in there. Actually, you just kind of dove in. You didn't really stick a toe in. You just kind of dove in, which is good because that's
yeah. This was like a cannonball situation.
Yeah, there was not much to do other than embrace the crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's been what they've been doing from the night they met, actually. Embracing the crazy.
That should be the motto, the tagline. The
Night
Hunters embrace the crazy.
I've been fond of the phrase magical shenanigans for a little bit here, so.
I mean, well, there's definitely a lot of that afoot.
Some of that going on, yeah.
So I like that. I left the light on back there. Oh well, no worries. It's like all these lights on is going to be generating more heat. Anywho, last time we sat together, you, as the Night Hunters, found yourselves in a relatively safe section of the digital web, a grid space area, usually where traffic from the mundane internet interacts with the wild realities of mage reality, mage life. Hold on, there is a I just want to make sure my audio is working here. Okay, it is. I'm just strange. Okay, no worries. As long as it, I just don't trust myself.
Cindy, you were holding very, very still. I was wondering if you were frozen for a second there, and then you smiled.
You guys, and okay, well, I'm just gonna deal with it. All right, so never mind. You guys found yourself in the safe space. Penny, one of your guides, had logged off to try and help assist from the chair, which is where she's comfortable at. She's the guy in the chair, to borrow a phrase. Leaving you with Winston, who is definitely going to change his name to Teki Pesci the moment he can.
Well, he should.
But it's gonna take some time. But he was able to help kind of keep Jolie, kind of passive as you guys searched for a way to escape where you were at. You researched, did a kind of a ritual / Google search for anybody that would have the equipment and the power to be able to assist you, and you found a couple hits. And the most likely promising one, at least one that you felt was going to be the most capable, was Helios. It seemed to have the power draw, seemed to be using trinary computers, and had a lot of bandwidth going on there. So you got a location, the physical location, and of course also the sector location in the digital web. And then for lack of a better term, a angelic being from beyond tried to crash your sector. And this incursion continues, and you fought against it and employed spectacular effects to keep the entity from entering your space. Your guide that was meant to try and get you away from this space completely fucked it up and burnt his own equipment, forcing Charlie to act as the navigator to the correct sector. And fortunately enough, was able to create that portal for all of you to traverse through a conduit to a new sector of the digital web, a sector known as Helios. You walked through the portal and you found yourself in a very bright, hot, sunny day at a beach. Not just any beach, a beach that has activity going on. It has amusement rides. It has people frolicking. It also has some people walking around and just watching the sun in dark sunglasses. You're on the boardwalk area, and Inea, you hear, oh wow, this is nice. It's Proberry. Oh man, I could get used to this. Sun, shade, sun and sand, shoreline. Whew.
Yeah, let's try
GoPro
not
could
to
get used to this.
Let's try not to do... you know what? I've already promised you a drone ride.
Well, you could rent a jet ski or something, right?
Let's get out of here first.
Man, I don't get to do nothing.
Look, if we don't get back to the real world, like in our bodies, we're not going to be doing anything. You're right.
Fine. Let's go find a way out of here. What you guys doing?
Well, completely out of my depth at this point.
We're at an amusement park?
A beachside amusement park, yes.
On their boardwalk.
So I have a very unnecessary question.
Okay.
Are there funnel cakes?
You don't know. One of the downsides of the digital web is that there is no sense of smell.
Poopsicles.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It wouldn't be any good to get them anyway, because it's just like,
Yeah.
it's not real. I mean, you're not going to taste it.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe.
after this, after we
I don't know.
get
If you
out
can't
of this...
smell it, you're not going to taste it.
No, not at all. So, I mean, looking at this, I'm hungry, so after we get out of here, I say we go get funnel cakes. I don't know where, but we need to get out of here so we can actually taste funnel cakes again.
You know, that's starting to be an issue, actually. How do we eat in here?
Yeah.
Well, let's get out of here
Yeah.
so we don't have
You
to
don't
worry
need-
about it.
Jolie's like,
another really good. It's another really good reason to get out of here.
Yes.
yeah. Winston chimes in. He's like, I never thought about that. How does one eat in the digital web?
I don't think that's a thing that happens.
I'm going to have to figure that out.
You take megabytes.
Oh, Calvin.
Wow. He actually gives a little bit of a slow clap and looks at you. He's like, I'm impressed.
Calvin,
All right.
I just want you to think about where that compliment came from just now.
He looks down at his arm and his interface, and it's shot. Like all that collected paradox that he had just ruined his equipment. Didn't do any actual damage to anything around him, but he's kind of cut off at this point. He's like, we need to get a hold of Penny. We need to find out who the admin of the sector is. Something.
Yeah. Yeah, some sort of... we need to look for some sort of technology. Maybe even if it's just a phone. You know, maybe we can...
Old school
we gotta
Matrix
connect
style.
somehow.
Like the old school digital web from the 90s. Yeah, I get you. I follow you. Do that.
Well, you know, if this is digital, then, you know, perhaps a link is a link.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Always create your own hot links when you need to travel through sectors, but a little different when you're actually in the grid. I don't know much about the beach. Where would one go?
How about
the
the information
lifeguards are.
desk? There's got to be an information desk.
I mean, sure.
In the park, maybe.
Right. That's where I'm
customer
thinking. I mean, we're not going to find that stuff on the beach.
Yeah, customer service desk, maybe.
Yeah.
In the park, or a lost and found, something like that.
A lifeguard? Are there lifeguards here?
Looking around, yeah, there are some stations where there are lifeguards keeping an eye on the ocean.
Okay. Well, they might.
Do they look like regular lifeguards? I mean, like, you know, beach shorts and carrying a floaty or something?
Yeah. Yeah, they're very stereotypical. Very, very stereotypical. Baywatch.
Just making sure.
Oh, so when they run, is it in slow motion with an incredible tan?
Well, you haven't seen any of them do anything yet, so I can't say. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just a little bit afraid of authority figures, so
Yeah,
I don't
know.
with good reason.
I mean, the lifeguard is kind of pushing it when it comes to authority figures, but hey, they're the ones in charge on the beach, I guess. So that's, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. So where are you guys going? What are y'all doing?
I vote for looking for an information desk or customer service desk or something in the amusement park area.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay. All right.
Since
so
we
yeah,
can't have
collectively,
funnel cakes anyway.
collectively, you guys are starting to search. Even Jolie joins in, looking around. It's not terribly difficult. This place is actually laid out where it doesn't really take a whole lot of brain power or even searching to find the things that you're looking for. And towards the entrance, or the beachside entrance of this amusement park, is a booth that says information on it.
Well, let's go check it out. As we're walking up, does it look like there's people in the booth?
There is a person in the booth. He is tall, medium build. Definitely has worked here for some time. His uniform is a little dirty and not quite pristine. And he just kind of waits for you guys to walk up, and he's like, "Welcome to Helios, the premier destination for daytime activities. How can I assist you today?"
Nay stops, 3 or 4 feet short of the booth and lets everybody else walk ahead. And she turns around and she's just going to kind of keep an eye on everything that's going on behind us. Like people walking around, and make sure there's no like chaos angels trying to bust through the sky or any craziness like that. She's just going to kind of keep an eyeball out for what's going on behind us.
Okay, fair enough. Give me a perception and awareness roll. General difficulty of 6.
Only if I can find awareness. There it is. Four successes.
4 successes. Okay. With that roll, you get a sense that a majority of the individuals here are bots.
Kind of figured that would be the case.
I
I do not need Agent Smith taking over one of the bots, though.
No. The few people that you do see that you are very certain are actual other individuals, living beings, they are the ones that they seem to be more observing the area around them than participating in anything.
Okay.
So the gentleman in the booth, we'll call him Gary. Gary, looks at you, kind of blankly, just as he's waiting for input.
We were looking for information here on like what kind of amenities that you have available, and also like exits to the park, things like that.
Well, you can you can go to the amusement park here. Helios has 3 roller coasters, 2 metal, one wooden. They're pretty dope, if I say so myself. The beach is available for those who prefer more water sports and activities like that. Of course, we got plenty of places to congregate and eat and all that good stuff. So we also have a water park inside. It's not really like a big water park with slides, but it's like for the kids if you wanted to, with like water guns and hoses and all that. Little wading pool. As for exits, well, you should just be able to disconnect.
Understood. Thank you. Do you guys have any other questions for Gary here?
Do you have a map of this amusement park by chance?
By golly, I do. And he reaches down and puts out a trifold map. Very basic, easy to follow layout. It's done in a cartoon-ish style.
Okay. I just wanted to see whether or not there were any points of interest on this map without having to ask for Gary.
You'll notice that there are no restrooms.
Huh. That's funny.
That could start to be a problem too.
Yes, it could.
Maybe.
Can you imagine just taking a shit in the internet?
We can't eat and we can't excrete,
None of us have eaten or drunk anything since before we got it, like right before we got in here. So
you had a decent breakfast, and then you hung out and you got some waffles before you did this.
That's what I'm saying. It was right before we ended up in this mess to begin with. So what, like a couple hours?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean, if you don't have a body, you don't have to poop.
Right, but we are in our bodies, so
are we?
Is yes, we are in our bodies.
We are whole bodies in the internet right now.
Problem.
If we take a poop, we take a poop for real.
I'd say in general, that tracks. Sure. More shit to add to the internet. That's what we'll say.
Oh no!
Shit posting.
Oh my god! What if you just take a shit and it's just Twitter?
Take that, Elon Musk.
Yeah, little blue birds fly out of your ass.
Yes.
Alex laughed them
that's
so
great.
blurry.
So
Oh,
Gary hands you
man.
the map. He's like, "Would you like to have your photo taken to commemorate the occasion today?"
No, thank you. But I appreciate you. Good looks, Gary.
Yes. You'll notice that, in the area, there is a kind of a photo booth area. And of course, behind him is the monitors where you can see and like review your picture of, all the things that you can do here. Uh-oh. I've lost some video. You guys back?
Oh.
Oh no. Well, we'll give them some time to
Oh, we
catch
have-
up. The lag within Helios is pretty bad
We're frozen.
sometimes.
Tim.
Yeah, I know.
Oh no.
Boy. We'll figure it out here. Hold on.
Partially. Tim.
Oh, we're going
Slowly.
slow.
Oh.
Come on, internet.
I think we're all going to catch up, right?
Whoop, oh.
Sturt. Okay, I think we're... All right, maybe we're back.
A little, kind of,
Looks like it.
maybe.
Itty bitty.
So far, so good, I think. I think we're back to... No, we're not.
Move. Okay.
Oh no,
No.
you jinxed it. Uh-oh.
No.
Nope. Not back yet. Nope. We have 45-degree Tim.
I think I just stuck on that in particular. That's fabulous. Fabulous.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, it
well,
feels like we're starting. No, he's still
it's
lagging.
trying.
You, you guys are... Yeah,
This is, yeah.
I have all three of you glitching. You have me glitching. So, yes. That's
yeah.
appropriate. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Oh, what a stern expression.
I am...
Oh, now we're puzzled. Now we're wry. We're so done with this crap.
Okay. I'm testing to make sure that things are okay. Are they okay?
Face.
Are we okay?
I don't
good.
think your sound is synced
okay.
up with you right now. Maybe?
Sound is not
Nope.
good.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, you're glitching out pretty bad too.
Yeah, yes, you're glitching out, definitely.
Okay. Well, we'll see if the glitches go away in any time soon. If they do go away, then we'll continue. Wow. This is just great. I'm
And
just
we're frozen.
gonna very frozen, very frozen.
Initiative of that have dumped in its midst.
The digital web is fighting back.
Oh, I think I caught a sneeze in there.
Yeah. No. I'm just gonna make faces, and then maybe sometimes it'll make sense. Okay, maybe some of it will make sense.
Oh my
It'll
goodness.
glitch at the right moment.
No glitch
No, it's still glitching bad.
at the right moment. It's very interesting that our storyteller is glitching, but we're the ones stuck in the internet. Right. Right. We are in danger.
You in danger. Whoopi Goldberg's line from Ghost. You in danger, girl.
You in danger, girl.
Absolutely we are.
Oh my god. Are we
Sorry.
doing this on purpose?
I did that on purpose.
Okay.
That was ambulance.
Okay. Well, from what I'm seeing, things look like they're stabilizing, so we can continue.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Here we go.
Where were
I
we?
don't want to
No, it's jinxed.
say anything about it. But it looks.
It's jinxed. It's jinxed.
Oh. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah. That's a terrible one, right?
We heard it just long enough to
no.
sound like a burp.
Yeah. Oh my. Okay.
Oh no!
I'm debating if this is going to continue. If we should continue.
You
I
wanna
want to
maybe,
give it. I want to
like,
give it at least a few more
Pop
minutes
out and
before
restart.
It's not my computer. It's not the. It's the internet itself. It's been doing this all day.
Yeah.
Like I made some new. I made some new metahumans, and that was terrible. And I can't restart my router or modem right now because that would disrupt activities that are being done on Cammy's computer.
Right.
So maybe it'll come back together. We'll try.
Well, and if it's exterior to your connection, if it's your connection exterior, it might not. The resetting the router and stuff might not make any difference anyway.
No, it may not. Well, how about wow? See, get the see. Can I get a glare in the glasses? No. That stereotypical anime.
Oh, he got both fingers up there. That's good.
No. I can't predict. It's not like taking a picture where I can say, take a picture here.
Trying for anime.
Oh,
Here
dear.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Whoa.
Okay, well,
That was
let us.
Was interesting.
He like sped
Yeah,
up
they kinda
like
like,
2 times.
Just gonna jump at you, right? Ah.
just a second.
Just a moment.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave the soda over there so I don't shower my keyboard. Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard because it's not being predictable
It's
in any way.
yeah, it's starts
then
to be all right
boom.
and then freeze.
Yep. Exactly what I'm getting to.
Oof.
Okay. So, hold on for one moment. I will type something and go from there. Well, now it might be fine.
Of course, because you threatened it.
That seems
Did
to
You just
always
gotta
be the
type
way
while
it
you're
works,
talking
but-
the entire time.
Yes, just type the
not doing
nonsense
that.
into a document off to one side.
I am not going to do that. There it goes again.
Tim is like, yeah, no. Yeah, how about no?
Yeah, how about no? Or to quote, what was it? Will Wheaton, how about 19? Does that work for you?
Back to
Yeah.
prose.
That was a long time ago. Nobody's talking. It's making me nervous.
Watching to see what you were gonna type.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
I spent the whole day. Well, I spent the last couple of days sick, and so I laid around all day today, rewatching RuPaul's Drag Race and researching feminizing hormones for non-binary people.
Oh, nice.
Neat.
It's been an interesting day. So yeah, and I also made an appointment with to talk to my doctor about it later in the month.
Nice.
Cool.
Very
Very,
nice.
very cool.
I'm excited and
The-
nervous.
It's a
The
big thing.
neon blue, purple, and pink eye makeup that you did the other day under the black lights.
Yeah.
Oh my god, on point. I love it.
That was pretty cool. I was pretty excited because it was going a little bit beyond like my comfort zone and trying like a slightly, adding to what I.
Oh, it looked fabulous.
Billie always does really good makeup.
Oh yeah,
though. I have yet to see a look that does not completely like
fit.
whole
Like-
plate,
Yes.
not a crumb left.
Yep.
Thank you.
I think that's Alex's way of saying you're a snack.
And they are not wrong.
No, not at all. Okay. Well, things seem to be okay right now. Am I glitching? Am I over here? Am I
No,
over here?
you're looking
What's up?
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
We looking like butter.
then we can edit out all that craziness later. I might not. I might just leave it in. Who knows? No, probably not.
Everybody gets to
Because-
see you lunging at the screen.
Yeah, but see, on my end, I'm fluid. I'm not glitching. I would just
Yeah,
look
see.
stupid.
Right. Right. As we glitch all over.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well,
Mostly it'd be me falling in and out of frame laughing my ass off because that's what I was doing.
yes. Okay. So, Gary is kind of, given the whole spiel about people are being still. Sorry, it confused me.
Nope.
Should have a little
Just
light by your...
listening.
Yeah, no worries. I got paranoid. Okay, Gary is friendly, but not necessarily the most attentive of hosts. It's at this point that the monitor behind him kind of you see the static and some glitchy moments, and you hear come from the speakers in the booth, "Who the hell are you, and how did you get past my firewall?"
So,
It's a
hi.
woman's voice.
Does it sound familiar to anyone?
No, it does not.
Okay, so Nay kind of like half turns. She's still a little concerned.
Sure, we all turn and look at each other like, what do we say?
Actually, we're kind of hoping you could help us fix that.
Fix what? You came here.
Yeah, we were chased in here.
We were hoping to just be passing through.
You don't pass through Helios. This is a targeted destination. You are not any of our clients. So who are you? How did you get here? Winston looks up. He's like, "Yo, this is the Night Hunters. They are, my homies, and I was cruising through the digital web, and we got kind of blasted by some techno baddies, and they chased us through, and then there's some all hell broke loose. Some crazy net demon came through, and we had to make an escape, and we kind of pushed our way into what we thought would be a safe sector. So yo, you gonna let us through? You gonna release some of your restrictions and get us out?" The voice coming through the speakers: "You kind of answered my question there. What
is it you're really asking then?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm de-resing you." And you hear a click and static, and then you feel a sensation of tightness and pain. And then it's over in a bit. But when you look back, when you look around, Winston, Teki Pesci, tears, and his image, his icon, fades out.
Yeah.
And then you hear the click again. And it doesn't. And you feel a little pinch of pain. But you're still standing there. And the voice on the speaker box: "Okay, that's not possible. Really?"
Except how it is, because we're standing in your space. What we're hoping is that you'll help us out.
We just want to leave.
That's it.
You want to leave, and I'm
Yes.
booting you, and you can't.
That's not how we can leave, because you can't boot us. Sorry.
That's not how.
We're standing here in this space in our physical bodies.
Yeah.
Realization dawns on this figure, and you kind of hear in the background, "Oh my god, what the fuck? Who does this? This is the dumbest thing I've ever fucking heard of. Shit."
Let's just say
stand
this
by,
was
please.
not our choice. Please stand by.
It's the customer service voice
It was
for
the
me.
customer service voice. The one every one of us has used when we really meant "go fuck yourself. I hate you all."
Right.
It doesn't matter who you are. That voice is higher than your normal voice.
Yes.
At least,
Yes.
yes.
I've been working on making mine nice and high.
Yeah. The pleasant voice returns, and this time an image pops onto the screen. Hi. Welcome to Helios. It seems that you have gotten yourselves stuck in the digital web and have found yourselves on my sector.
That's correct.
That
yes.
seems accurate, yes.
So I'm curious. How did you do this? And
We have no idea it was done to us.
done to you. And done to you by whom?
We think technocracy.
You think technocracy.
Yeah, we were working on finding that out when
We were
this
chased
happened.
into a really bad spot.
Yeah.
She maintains her smile as she processes this. And then she... So... You're coming here because you think... Why are you in Helios again?
Because we detected signals that suggested that someone in this sector, may have access to a functioning trinary computer.
Oh, yeah. I knew I should have put that limiter on last week. Okay. Well, yes, there is trinary systems here. But I mean, but we just don't do this sort of thing here. We don't have the means to do what you need. I mean, I feel. I mean, as I said, I in theory we've got the equipment, but I mean,
yeah, this doesn't
knows?
sound like a hard no to me. Just the way that you're talking, it doesn't sound like this isn't
It's-
something you can do. It sounds like something that you aren't willing to do, and that's that's in negotiation realm, is it not?
What was your name again, sir?
Calvin.
Calvin. I like you, Calvin. You get right to the point and you say what you want. So I'm going to be frank with you. Yes, we have the equipment that could help you. And we can certainly research the procedure that would bring you back to this reality. I personally do not know this procedure or who could perform it. If you could provide somebody to perform this procedure on our equipment and other negotiations to be had, we might be able to proceed.
I mean,
Fairly sure that we can provide somebody that's capable of working, running your equipment to do this. I fairly sure.
Okay.
And we can talk about, what it is that you would want out of this.
Okay, Calvin. So that's one chip on the table here.
I'm not hearing you at all, Tim.
What? Are you missing me?
Oh, no.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear Tim.
I can hear Tim. Yeah, I can hear Tim. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Bill's sound has cut out.
Billie. I can...
Uh-oh, did we lose a mic? Billie? Uh-oh.
No audio, no video.
Nothing.
Check Discord. Maybe you... I don't know. Something. glitches all over the place today.
The internet is just following everything else's trajectory, it seems.
Okay.
Whoop.
Yeah. Bill just dropped. Maybe he's restarting.
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Maybe. Come on.
I love their profile picture. It's so cute.
Isn't it?
Right.
There's Billie.
Back, I go there. Once I stopped talking, I heard nothing from you.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Technical problems aside, this individual with a blonde and green ombre, pleasant smile, on the monitor has basically said, yes, we can help you if you provide the people and some other things that we can now start negotiating. So, Calvin, what can you provide? Services, goods that may be of value to this organization? The smile has faded somewhat. Got a fan on me.
I mean, I'm a mushroom specialist, so like, I'm not sure what exactly.
Mushroom specialist. What does
but
that
I also
mean?
am good. I mean that's just like what I've studied in life. But I'm also very good with like connections
and
networks.
Networks, connections. Okay. Mushrooms. That's a weird thing, dude. But I'm assuming, since you're here and you were chased into the digital web by the technocracy and you're using terms that don't get thrown around too often with sleepers, that you are awakened.
Of course.
And you are a... What's your tradition? You're not Hermes.
No. I'm a witch.
You're a witch. Okay. How about you? She said, "Oh yeah, you can't see who I'm pointing at."
We're all like, you-hoo. Yoo-hoo.
There's a lot of yous here.
The screen goes black, and in front of you, Gary changes and shrinks and morphs into a slight framed, short woman with the face that you saw on the screen. She's like, okay, so you, and she points at Inea. Who are you?
My name is Inea. I am a vlogger, activist, reporter.
Really?
And yeah, I am. I'd give you a card, but I don't think you could take it with you.
I can take anything with me here.
And I reach into a pocket and hand her a card. I've got all the cards.
She grabs it and she looks at it and she's like, Inea Blackwell. Got your website on here and everything. This could be useful. She snaps and it fades away in digital bits. And from what I can see, she looks a little bit more intently at you. You've got the smell of glitch on you. Interesting.
Glitch did help me out a little while ago.
Oh. Well, that is unusual. Glitch usually doesn't help. But that's fine. That tells me that you are at least disconnected from larger organizations. Glitch would never enter into an agreement with an established character such as
So
yourself.
the three of us, that's about as big as it gets right now.
And what about you, pretty thing? And she points at Jezebel.
Oh no, now we have no
No.
Now we lost-
audio. We
Did we
have
lose
no
Alix?
audio, Alex. We
No.
can't hear you.
Okay, we
oh,
can hear
there.
you.
Oh, wait, there you are.
I'm here.
Yeah.
There you are.
I
Yes.
think it was just the
I
ducking.
think-
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it just took it a second to kick in.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, hi. My name is Jezzy. I am a farmer.
Farmer. A farmer in the digital web.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't get it either, man.
I can't. You got to stop. Okay, go on.
I just sell strawberries. I have no fucking clue how I ended up in this situation, but I mean, my friends here have been taking pretty good care of me.
Hmm.
So I mean, it's all good, you know. I can offer you some of the best strawberries in the world.
I can vouch for the quality of those strawberries.
They're fantastic.
Not interested in strawberries, sadly.
That's fair.
Okay. So we've got Calvin, Nay, and Jezebel. And who are you? And Jolie is like waiting for when you would get to me, sweetheart. Licks his lips.
Oh no.
It's like,
Oh no. Oh no.
my name is Jolie Jones. How are you
Jolie
doing?
is having the most confusing dream of his life.
And I was just wondering when you got off work here. To that, this individual looks at him, looks at you, looks back at him, and you brought a sleeper with you.
Well, brought isn't exactly the word. We
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, it's a long story, but he wasn't brought along of his own free will, and it wasn't us that forced him.
This
Yep.
breaks so many protocols, and
Yeah, it's what I would call a fucking mess, to tell you the
Yes.
truth.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I need other awakened individuals. I need information.
About
I need people that can alert me if, say, the Council of Nine wants to investigate anything with what we may be doing here. I am not suggesting that you betrayed the traditions or anything like that, but some of my activities are not approved by the ruling bodies in and around Seattle. And while I've done a really good job of keeping myself under the radar, it can never hurt to have an early warning system. If you are... Go ahead.
Have you got Mark's contact information with you?
Of course.
I'm wondering if he and his boss might not be helpful in this situation.
Yes, that's tough because they're kind of tradition related. I guess that's
Technically, so are we.
right. I understand. I mean, yeah.
So who is this?
But I guess
Mark?
if somebody's going to be sympathetic to what we're doing, I mean, the problem is, like, I don't know what it is that you're doing, and so I don't, it's hard to just say. And I realize that we're in a tough situation here as well, but, like, I don't want to agree to something that I disagree with morally. If you understand.
Oh yes, I completely understand. But I also know that you're not getting out of here without my help. And quite frankly, I don't know if I want the trouble of having you even around.
And that's why I think
I'm not
Mark...
disagreeing. I'm just being cautious.
Are you talking to Charlie now about Mark in front of this individual?
Well,
Yeah.
ish. So kind of along the same vein that I've already said. That's why I think maybe Mark might be the place to start.
Well, I don't know about Mark or whoever you guys seem to work for.
Work for.
I mean, if you
Yeah,
having to ask for help or permission from somebody for something, maybe you work.
No,
for
you wanted contacts, and we know people. I mean, we have friends, but aren't necessarily within our circle, but are maybe adjacent, and we could talk to them if that may be beneficial to you.
Yes. Well, but okay. I mean, if that's how you want to go, sure. Maybe get me in touch with Mark.
Oh, okay. Let me put it to you this way then, if you're concerned. Okay. Off table question.
Hmm?
Circle of 9.
Yeah.
I cannot recall. That's not Malcolm in his group, is it?
I mean, Malcolm is, one of the nominees for the seat of forces for the Council of 9 Mystic Traditions. And he has expressed to you that he doesn't necessarily agree with the current leadership or leadership structure, and that he would be working to make a better structure. But he's not. So he is. I mean, as far as the larger mage society is concerned, he is, pretty important. He's pretty much like, nominee for president or a senator. And his associates are also known in those circles.
So it really kind of depends on what quasi-legal crap this person is into.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of where I was going with that, because it seems like if we're going to find a rebellious spirit, within the Circle of 9, or those that are, someone close to it, it would be Malcolm.
Now,
that's what I was thinking, but I couldn't remember for sure if we were talking Circle of 9, like he's gonna...
Right. If he's
But it's
Yeah, I
more
wasn't
of a
sure if he was actually in it or not.
it's more of a political disagreement that, I mean, he and his group don't disagree with the normal, like, day-to-day activities of mages, things that you should stay away from, hubris and don't work with demons, that sort of shit, right? They've got you tasked with looking into this owl situation and all that, so they have the general welfare in mind,
Right.
so they do have authority and power. You get the sense that the person you're speaking with would not want any undue attention from that.
So our other option then is the trolls. Khan and his group.
You've got the bridge trolls. You've got Penny and Teki Pesci.
Penny and Teki Pesci are probably the most likely, but they're also the most likely to get us left hanging because Teki Pesci can't keep his mouth shut.
He can't, because he did just sort of open his mouth and give out the entire damn story to who knows the what.
Well, plus every time he opens his mouth, he offends everybody in the vicinity by breathing.
I mean, I don't think the average person wants to be called a scumfold.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for him to throw out some random insult, or to Jolie to do some, I don't know, hit on her in some way that would be completely offensive.
Yeah,
right.
Possibly.
We do not travel with the most.
Yeah, when she paused at "I need," I was just waiting for Jolie to say a back rub.
Oh God, right. Because homie came out with the genuine lip licking and all. I was like, girl. He really
Jolie's
laid
like,
it on thick.
So, no, seriously, man, what are we talking about here? you got your, gotta get your digits? No, she sighs. It's like, you brought a sleeper with you. That's just dangerous. And I know
this whole situation is dangerous.
Like, I'm doing some shady shit, probably. But you guys are certainly in it.
Let's just put it this way. Not our call.
Not your call. So, So what's the deal? Do you guys think that you can help me out here? Keep Helios a secret in exchange for getting back to the real world and helping me stay hidden.
So the guy that was with us that you derezzed, did you get any of his tracking information before you sent him off?
Pretty sure we could find him again.
So that's your link to the person that can operate the equipment. His name is Winston, and the operator's name is Penny.
Okay, that's something I can work with.
They're probably also going to be your contacts, but they'll be able to give you more information about that, assuming they want to. They don't work for us, but they were helping us.
All right. So you found some friends in the digital web. And you got here.
Friends. Friends is a strong word.
That's also a very long story.
Oh, as every story is.
Let's just say it's been a hell of a couple of months.
I don't care.
I didn't think you did.
So, all right. Well, I will get back to you. Have fun in Helios Park. Enjoy the
Sure, we'll just
waves.
go clutter up your beach.
Don't worry, it's self-cleaning. And I will talk with your friends and see if we can come to an arrangement. See how good of friends you really have. And her form changes, shifts, and morphs into Gary. Welcome to Helios, your premier destination for daytime activities. How can I help you?
We got what we needed, and I pick up the map off the counter.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thanks for the map, Gary.
Okay. So you have some spare time here in Helios. Is there anything that you would like to do?
Would it be ridiculous to ride a roller coaster?
Not at all.
Since we have time, I kind of want to ride a roller coaster.
I think I'm gonna take Proberry.
Yeah.
Out onto the beach, and we'll go around down there for a while. So meet you at the foot of the pier or boardwalk, wherever the beach access is from where we are now.
Okay.
In say couple hours. Don't know how long we have.
Yeah, true. But I mean, it is their server. They should be able to find us if they need to.
I would imagine.
They did do that
so.
God voice thing.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go along to the roller coaster.
Okay.
Roller coaster. Oh yeah.
Jolie's like, oh man, this is like real life, man. Just never can get any girl to go out with me. This should be better. This is my dream. How come I can't get what I want? Roller coaster. Let's go on a roller coaster.
Yeah. Okay.
Leave, bro.
I mean, take it from somebody who knows nothing about women. Tone it down, bro.
Maybe.
I mean, maybe my subconscious is trying to tell me something. I don't know, man. It's weird, man.
You should think about that. You should give that a lot of thought.
Yeah. You are Jolie Jones, not LL Cool J.
Even LL Cool J don't want to be LL Cool J. Let it go, bro.
Come on, man. I thought about going by LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool Jolie.
I am disgusted. Disgusted.
Y'all have fun on that roller coaster. I'm gonna go walk on the beach. Thanks.
Yeah, this is fun. You know what? I mean, it's too bad you guys aren't real. You guys are some of my best friends. I feel like I could tell you guys.
I had a really hard time not reaching out and poking her avatar. I had a really hard time not doing that.
I feel like I could tell you guys anything. Anyway.
I feel like you shouldn't.
Yeah.
So you spend some time enjoying the park rides and the amusements. Scattered throughout, this area, you find people with sunglasses on that are just sitting or staring at the sun. They don't seem to want to ever participate in anything, but these individuals, for the most part, ignore you as they ignore everybody else.
Yeah, as we're walking around, headed towards the roller coaster, I'm kind of keeping an eye out to see if anybody's looking at us. I mean, try not to be too suspicious, but just, glancing around, seeing if anybody's looking this direction.
Yeah, give me a perception plus awareness.
Whoa.
6. Okay. 6 is really good.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah. You'll see on occasion that you are constantly being stared at by at least one of the bots. Sometimes multiple bots.
Okay. Okay,
But-
so they're definitely keeping an eye on us.
Yeah.
But no real people that I've noticed so far.
The people that you see around that aren't participating in the events around them, those people largely keep to themselves. Occasionally, you'll see maybe 2 of them sitting with one another and talking. You do come across one that's on a bench that is apparently weeping. That's the sense that you get from them, that they are crying emotionally.
Hey, Jezzy, do you see that person over there?
Yeah. They're kind of they look kind of upset. I kind of want to go see if they're okay.
Yeah, I feel bad. I kind of want
Yeah.
to see if, like, if they need a hand or something, but
Yeah.
also
Like I don't
nervous.
same, like, because this could
I
easily
don't want
be
to butt
some
into somebody else's
bullshit.
business. You're right,
Right, but still, like, you don't want
but I
to see
also want to
somebody.
be empathetic.
Okay, I know. I can go over and ask them if they're okay, and then I
Okay,
guess if
well,
things get hectic, I'll smoke, and they'll chill out.
okay.
So you're gonna
And I'll
go
tell
over
Jolie
to
to kind of just lay back in the cut for a minute, okay? We just
I got you, dog. Play it cool.
yeah.
That was a cool ride. The lines are really short here. That's amazing.
I mean, it's your dream, man.
Yeah.
You
Why
ever
do I
wait in
wanna
line
run?
in a dream?
Yeah. This is great. You know, Calvin,
Okay.
this is the life, man. Sun, babes, rides. Maybe I'll give up the whole streaming thing. Maybe I'll just go out and be a beach bum.
Okay.
You could.
That's an idea.
Beaches are
Some-
cool.
Yeah.
How do beach bums make money?
Oh,
Some
that's a
of-
problem.
Some of them don't,
Oh,
and some
Thus
of
the
them,
bum,
yeah,
identity.
I gotta find a way to monetize this shit. Because I want this feeling. I want to be here.
I mean, you could always stream it.
It's almost like you see a light bulb go off over his head when you say that. Anyway, Jezzy, you steer away from the conversation. You let Jolie and Calvin do their thing. And you walk upon this woman, large sunglasses. She's got black hair done up in a simple ponytail. She's not wearing anything revealing, but it's just a standard, like, just kind of shorts and a t-shirt. But her sunglasses are oversized for her face, and she's got her hands underneath them, and she's just sobbing.
Excuse me? Are you okay?
What?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you. It just you look really upset. Is there anything I can do to help you?
I'm fine. It's just so beautiful. I didn't think it would be so beautiful.
I mean, it is quite beautiful. That's definitely something to, to be happy about.
Happy. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I, I'm sorry. I wasn't told that there would be anybody else to share. What? My name. I'm Amanda. Hi.
Jesse, it's good to meet you.
So, how long has it been for you?
Well, I just got here. How about you?
This is like the 10th time.
Oh, no, this is my very first time being here.
She dries her eyes a bit. She then looks up at you and she's like, you must not have been too long of a time if you can remember it.
Oh. You can't remember when you got here?
Oh no, it's just been so long since I've seen the sun.
Oh. I understand.
And how long has it been since... When were you embraced, child?
Embraced? What do you mean?
Are you... How old are you?
I'm 25. How old are you?
About 150? It's hard to keep track. When would... You couldn't have been embraced that early. Or that recently. And be in here. I'm confused.
I'm glad that you're okay. I was really worried about you, but it's good to see that you're okay.
Likewise.
I'm gonna go. It was nice meeting you, though.
Yes. It was a pleasure.
I'm
She
gonna head back to
stays where she's at, enjoying her time here.
Okay. I'm gonna head back to Charlie and Jolie and let them know. I'm gonna tell Charlie everything. So, hey,
That's fucking weird.
yeah, very fucking weird. It got really weird really quick, and so I had to exit stage left because my goodness.
Yeah, that kind of scares me. It just sounds to me like he was confused about why we were here and maybe upset about it.
Yeah.
We need to keep an eye on that situation. I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just worried about this turning into a Pinocchio kind of, situation here.
Pinocchio.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn into a donkey.
Right.
It would be so very much worse. Oh.
Mm.
Okay, so
So, you notice in this environment that the sun stays where it's at. Doesn't seem to move. So there is no meeting at sundown at the docks. But some time goes by, hour or two. You guys gather back up, and one of the bots walks up, and this one just looks like a normal, just kid on the beach. Some roller skates, comes up to you. It's like, see that you guys have been enjoying the rides. And, speaking with the locals, the face of the kid morphs, and it's that same individual from before. And she leans in a bit and says, "All right. Well, you guys are in luck. I was able to get a hold of your friends, a couple of mercurial elite, as they say, and they are on their way. They're going to be helping me on this side calibrate the equipment. We had a interesting discussion about technology and applications with the digital web. So, we are going to do this when it's safe. So, sit tight, and we'll get you out of there in a jiffy."
Thanks, man.
Oh, don't thank me yet. We still don't know if this is going to work. And Julie's like, so, sorry I came on too strong a little earlier. I apologize.
Okay.
I think it behooves me to tell you that, I think I could really fall for a girl like you.
Okay. So
And-
you're done, Jolie.
Yeah,
He has no filter at this point.
Thank you for trying.
And she looks at the group of you and she's like, "Man, the derangement sleepers get when they're in places like this, it's fucking great. Oh my gosh. Don't worry, he'll have a headache and he'll forget all about this. And if he doesn't, we'll make sure he does." Anyway.
Good.
Okay.
The body of the skater and the face of the woman skate off. And then you sense that things kind of changed around here. The couple hours go by and the bots do their thing. They've got their scripts that they're following. But the individuals in their sunglasses, they all seem to disappear. They log off. You don't see them physically vanish, but they just, walk away and don't come back.
So what did she mean by talking with the locals?
Oh, yeah, Jesse, you should tell her about what happened.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I tell Nay everything too. And emphasize the word embraced because she used embrace and she's apparently 150, and what the fuck, you know?
Wait. Embraced.
Yeah, embraced.
That is ringing a bell. Why is that ringing a bell? What is embraced? Wait, 150?
Yeah, she's 150.
Yeah,
That's
it didn't
what
dawn
he
on me right
said.
away until you started like re-talking about it, Nay, but this sounds like some vampire shit.
Yeah.
The sun. Oh my god.
Yes. She's 100 and you said she was crying.
And hasn't seen the sun in how long?
Me
Oh
running.
fuck.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ.
Yeah, this is worse than Fantasyland.
No, right. This is
I mean, at least they
hell.
just left.
For now.
Yeah,
For now. Yeah, I mean, hopefully they didn't leave to like go get help.
Oh,
Like they
fuck.
would fucking need it at the amount of people that they
No.
have in here. Oh.
I mean, I guess that explains what the lady is doing.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
boy.
I'm really sketched out about this whole situation now. Like this really feels like we just like dropped ourselves into a fucking trap.
You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
And then and then ask the person that set the trap for help. Like, is this cheese for me?
Yeah, well, here's the thing. In here, at least so far as I could tell, they were all digital. Nobody
that's
was
good.
Digital people are all still
Nobody-
here.
nobody. Well, no, I meant the vampires
Yeah.
that we're realizing are
Digital
actually vampires
forms.
now.
Ah,
They
yeah.
they were in digital forms, wearing digital. I think
Mm.
so. We probably weren't actually in any like physical danger. Sort of. My concern is when we get out. What the hell are we getting out into?
Hmm.
In theory, Winston and Penny will be there, but the question is, will it be Winston and Penny anymore?
Mm. Shit.
I don't think we have a whole lot of choice at this point, but just to kind of see what happens and be prepared for the worst.
That's all we
Yeah.
got.
I mean, realize that we're probably being watched as we have this conversation right now.
Probably
Yeah.
every word we say.
I mean, that's fine. It just. Oof.
As you guys contemplate your scenario, a couple more hours pass by. You don't see anybody other than what you think are bots. And they always have eyes on you. Somebody's watching. It isn't too long before a familiar individual walks up, and Winston Tekipeshi himself kind of strolls over. He's like, I have such a headache. You assholes.
You know, we probably deserve that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it?
fair.
Asshole? That's the best you got?
Right. I mean,
I'm
he does have
exhausted.
he does have a headache.
I'm sorry,
It's
brother. I've
fine.
come to expect better from you.
Fine, you tampon liquor. I just
There we go. I feel better
and,
now.
and, and,
now,
and
now we know it's
appropriate.
really you.
Yeah. So I got Penny and this weird chick with the green hair. I mean, it's not that weird. But the place that, oh my gosh. Look, I've seen some iron, and this place has got iron. Holy shit. So, um, Penny is working out the details with this. She introduced herself. She called herself Riley. So, Riley, she's got some gear. She's got a setup. I don't think it's all hers. Or I can't see how she amassed all that. I met Dante once, and at a convention for the VAs, and holy shit, this blows me out of the water. I can't imagine. So we are going to get you back, and it's gonna take some work. It's not easy. It's 4 of you.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go help coordinate. Apparently, I can still be of assistance. Whatever that means. I think I'm just gonna like push a few buttons. It's not my field of expertise, man. You guys are really stressing me out here. But I don't want you to die either. So,
Appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
you.
Thank you.
plus you got my boy Jolie here. Got to make sure he's okay.
Okay. Yes.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
he is part of the reason we came here.
Yeah.
Yes. As a matter of fact, this is almost 85% his fault.
Yeah,
Yes.
And Jolie's like, yeah. I mean, of course it's my fault.
It is your dream after all.
It is my dream. So, Pesci, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go do this thing. I hope it works. I can't guarantee anything. You might end up, I don't know what you might end up.
Well, it
But
can
go ahead.
only be a change from in here.
I mean, hopefully. Backlash is a bitch. So
Yeah.
we're going to go do our thing. You guys sit tight. I will be right back. Or no,
Okay.
actually, you'll be right back. Yeah.
That would
Let's-
be good.
Let's
Let's do that.
yeah, let's stop being the jerk jammers that we all are, and let's go. And
I'm not even going to ask.
you see him lift up his VR set that, virtually is there, and if he fades away as he lifts his helmet. And you hear over the airwaves, okay, guys, and this is Riley. I've got some interesting new feedback here, and I've met your friend Penny, and she's given me some new ideas. We're going to work together to get you out of there. Just hang tight.
Okay.
And this is when things get a little scary, because I have to make some rolls.
Oh, yeah. I figured that was coming. Oh, shit.
Gonna have to make some rolls for this activity. This, I will inform you, is a ritualistic spell or a procedure that Penny knows, and they have the correct equipment, and she is going to basically run this ritual with the assistance of Riley and Winston. So I'm going to look up the magic in question. So first,
I am so worried about what comes after.
now the person running this is probably going to be, it's going to be Penny. She's she's going to have to use this equipment. So the first thing she does is the intelligence and computer. She doesn't get that. One success. So for this turn, she can get a difficulty modifier of -1. Okay. I'm just looking at the ritual as it's being performed. And now I'm going to double check the rules for ritual castings and having assistants, collaborators.
I'll be right back. I'm going to get some water.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so with Winston's help, there's an automatic success. With Penny with Riley's assistance gets a pretty significant dice pool modifier because they have mutual understandings here.
That actually worries me a little bit too.
They actually have very similar, well, not similar, but they both have the required spheres to do this.
Similar outlooks.
Different outlooks on, like they have different worldviews, but they have similar enough that they can work together.
Okay.
Big roll.
Hey.
Okay. 6 successes so far. You see, all of you, all 3 of you, the world around you stops. All the people, all the bots, the waves, lags. You can, and then they stutter, and then move again, and then stop.
We're familiar with what that looks like.
I wonder what that looks like. And you feel the pressing of your beings. You feel a pressure that is not pleasant. And for 30 straight seconds, you feel your very essence being pulled from the digital web through the tiniest of portals, stretching you thin. It is disorienting. It is disturbing. It hurts beyond belief. This is not natural. You are being spaghettified. You are like being pulled into a black hole. And this is the first 30 seconds. Each roll for this is 30 seconds of processing power. And it is vulgar.
Yikes.
So Penny,
let's hope for some more of those high success rolls.
Penny grabs another dot of paradox. The ritual continues. That's actually 7 successes because automatic from Winston.
Right.
Oh, I forgot. Got to do this too.
For about half a second, I was as tall as I was before I took the potion. Until I was stretched well beyond that.
Second round of ritualistic computation. Penny gets 4 successes on her skill roll here, which lowers the difficulty of the actual effect. Actually, pretty good. From 8 to 5.
Come on, Penny.
3 more successes. The system is pulling. The sun itself, you see, actually dims. This whole space that's normally just lit up and bright as can be kind of goes dark for a moment as your body becomes more and more intangible in this space. And you feel that stretching, that pressing coming up against you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Fortunately, I mean, there hasn't been a botch. There's been some ones that have subtracted successes, but nobody has botched this. Both Penny and Riley are contributing their arete to this roll. With a total of 11 successes so far. This process, hopefully, doesn't last too much longer. Round 3 of the procedure. Penny is doing all she can, knowing what she does. Working with these computers, it's more difficult. They're not hers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And with that, the third and final round of this casting, 15 total successes. The 4 of you lose sight of the beach, of the amusement park. And you sense yourself growing into the being that you are. You are pulled back and you find yourself in a dark space. Very dark. Everything is in tones of gray with monitors shining into the darkness. You're in a tube of liquid. You're floating there. You try to take a breath and find that it's okay. You're not going to drown. There's a mask over your face. Your body is formed in this cylinder of something. And you find yourselves and Jolie staring at each other as Penny and Riley and Pesci are all working at terminals. And you see Winston jump up out of his seat. And you can't hear through the glass, but he runs over to Penny and he like shakes her and gives her a high five and looks like he's happier than he should be in this space. You look around and there are empty VR stations. Riley stands up from her station, walks over. You can hear her muffled through the glass. Oh, it looks like you guys have some good luck here today anyway, huh? She presses a few buttons and the liquid drains. And you are in skin-tight VR haptic gear. Your clothes from before are underneath. Same thing with your backpack and all your equipment. It's somehow this gear was over whatever you formed in.
Okay, that's bizarre, but okay.
The glass tube that you're in disconnects from the top, and the glass itself descends to underneath the floor. And there you are, standing in meat space in this bizarre combination of mystical and technological things.
You're Riley.
Pleasure to meet you again.
I'm gonna step down and offer to shake hands.
She looks
I'm
down
Inea Blackwell.
at your hand. She's like, well, yeah, can't really get diseases here anyway. So she shakes your hand. Her grip is not anything too unusual, but when you touch her and you absolutely 100% sense Jor coming from her, emanating the resonance of death.
Hey, well, that answers that question. And I do my damnedest not to show any reaction at all.
She vaguely smiles. She's like, well, Inea, been a pleasure. I've got your card. Do try to check in with me periodically. I'd say at least once a month.
It's
Goes for
not
you
as
too,
if
big
don't know
boy.
how to contact us.
You gave me your card.
That's why I gave you my card.
Mm-hmm. You know my location. Still want to figure out how you sussed that out.
Oh, I don't know your physical location, at least not yet.
Oh, actually you do. Because you did the search and you actually found the location on the Seattle maps.
Well,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
This is in
never mind then.
Edmonds.
Oh, that's right. We did talk
Yeah.
about that. Okay.
Yeah. But she says, well, we all have our secrets to keep. Hopefully you'll keep mine. And if you don't, I will know.
I can promise that I'll keep the secret. Your secret. But
Same.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't ask anything too much.
Oh, I understand the sensibilities of our kind. We absolutely have to keep our souls intact. Trust me, I know all too well.
Okay.
I don't like what I have to do here sometimes. But it's a means to an end. If you can keep that in mind, I think we'll get along just fine.
Inea kind of gives her one of these and...
How quaint. I've forgotten what it's like sometimes. Well, off you go. Get the fuck out.
Thank you again.
Yes, gladly. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And definitely take him out of here.
Oh my god, Jolie, come
Yes,
on.
yes. Let's.
Jolie's
Like,
like,
grab
man,
him.
yeah, let's go. Wait a minute. Is that blood?
Oh.
And you, Jolie, and your virtual adept friends leave this space. You're guided by one of the employees working with Riley. And they take you to the exit. You see on a placard as you leave, Greylock Chantry. And they bid you adieu. And you are now outside on a overcast Seattle day.
What time is it?
Noon.
Noonish.
I want to, before they take off, I want to thank Penny especially, and Winston again.
Yeah.
Penny's, she says, well, that was a journey. Trip, almost.
You're not kidding.
She kind of shakes her. She's like, that was not the first time I've had to do that, but it's the first time I've had to do that with, Order of Hermes equipment. They've got some crazy shit. I mean, I don't know why we need all those, pentagrams and shit like that, but okay. I mean, whatever works for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Symbols of power can be just that, powerful.
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yeah. Weird too. She called us. It was in the morning. It was like 2 a.m. We had just gotten disconnected like a couple hours before. And then Winston and I, we showed up. I mean, we got the call. And then she had some very specific rules for, us getting here. And when we got here.
Probably
But,
just as well you followed them.
you'll notice that Charlie, you're still in your altered form. You're still Calvin. That hasn't changed. That magic is still running through you.
That's interesting.
Jolie looks up
That's
at the
good.
sky. It's like, it's not the beach, but I do love Seattle. You guys hungry? I'm hungry.
Fuck yes, I'm
You know
hungry.
what? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm hungry.
What's there good to eat around here? And we'll stop there for tonight.
Okay.
With Jolie
Oh
questioning
my
where to go
God.
for lunch.
We
We got out. I don't know how much better this is, but we're out.
I don't know either, but at the very least, I'm not going to die in the internet.
Yeah. You didn't get shot again.
You see,
Good.
we're 2 for 2. We're 2 for 2. It's great.
Don't get shot, and don't be eaten
Don't get
by digital
bit.
vampires.
Don't get
No.
bit.
I
Oh my goodness.
had this beautiful idea that's similar to that moment where Brad Pitt's crying his eyes out in Interview with the Vampire, watching
Oh,
the
gosh.
movie of the sun.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, of course somebody would make a virtual reality room for vampires that miss the sun.
As soon as she said embraced, I went, but like I had a whole fan of light bulbs go off in my brain. I was like, oh.
It took me a lot longer to get there, but I got there.
God. I was like, oh shit.
Like, this language does sound vaguely familiar, but
Saw their reactions, and that's why I was getting creeped out. I was like, there might be time for me to exit stage left. Like, boy, howdy. This is not looking good for me.
I'm so happy she didn't ask you your name or anything about you. I was
So
a
you
little
guys-
worried.
all she got was Jezzy. That's all that she
that's
got.
it.
You
That's
now have a
it.
new contact.
Yes.
This is your friend Riley.
Friend is a little bit strong.
This is your
Oh,
Hey,
friend
you know,
has
Riley.
we've
a
been making all
smile.
kinds of friends.
Yes. Yes, we have. Woo.
I mean, for what it's worth, some of those people, some of those friends of ours just saved our lives. So I'm not. I mean, whatever.
You
bring
know
it
what?
on.
Yeah, I'm willing to put up with.
Right,
the
I
ridiculousness
don't
from
know what
Winston
to
now.
say about a vampire that was helpful. That
You
He
know
doesn't
what?
get the sense that
those
she's
two
a vampire.
things, right? Well, I mean, I just assume that
See?
she's associated with them, so like,
And Nay hasn't said it to anybody yet, but
This
she
is
knows
confusing.
that she is like steeped in death. So
Yes. Oh yeah, all three of you sense that. Like her
Oh, okay.
residence can't be hidden.
okay,
Mm.
so she's doing business
Well,
closely.
and I don't know that
very
she's
closely
not,
with
and-
vampires. Yeah,
yeah, I was just making leaps of logic in my head.
yeah. So yeah, they don't necessarily know exactly what she is. They just know that she's probably not the person to piss off.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, with that face, no.
No.
And I mean, why would you want to? She's got cool hair, you know?
She does.
And she helped.
There's
And she
that.
helped us out. She
She
like
did.
She didn't have to. She could have just been like, "Get the fuck out," you know.
She
or
could
I'm
have
gonna-
done a
or I'm
whole
gonna
lot worse
shut
to
this
us.
down. Yeah, she could have just shut
Yeah.
the whole thing down. So
Well,
there's that too.
Exactly.
as anybody who walks in vampiric circles, everything is a deal. Everything has a price, and everything can be bartered for.
Right.
And you definitely get the sense that 3 awakened individuals popping up in her server, not the most common of things, and you now owe her essentially a boon in the vampiric sense. So
what
that's
Nae's
a future
actually
thing to worry about.
Right, but that Nae is already worrying about it. She's
Right,
like,
I'm just,
"Fuck, what is she
you
gonna
know,
ask?"
this is one of those offer you can't refuse kind of situations. Someday I'm going to come to you.
Yes, yes. The fact that she actually insists that we contact her about once a month,
Yeah, that's a little.
that's
I
keeping
mean-
us on a pretty short string.
Yeah.
Well, she's got a pretty wild operation going on here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't think either side would really want to. I think either side would want to know about this, and I don't think she would want anybody on either side to know about this.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, I get that she's got a good reason to be keeping a close eye on us.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, this is gonna be. Woo.
So those rolls at the end, I calculated. So like, yeah, you needed about 14 successes for all 4 of you to be pulled back, and each roll accounts for 30 seconds of the computer trying to process you.
Oh.
And that many rolls, because I was essentially rolling 10 arete each time.
Mhm.
Yeah, you might get more successes, but you also run the risk of rolling more ones. And so this could have botched. This could have been bad. With that much power that going through the system, that, you know, if it had botched, that would have collected, oh god, it would have been into like 15 plus paradox territory.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god.
As
That
it
could have
is,
been a big bada boom.
as it is,
Right.
personally, Penny collected like 3 paradox just from that vulgar spell. If it had botched,
That's nothing.
if it had botched, it would have been really bad.
Yes, horrendous.
Think, you know, what happened with, you know, in Soto. Almost that bad. Probably worse. You could have had another explosion.
No casplodies, no casplodies.
But that being
Well,
said,
yeah.
Yay, we are out.
you are, again, in physical meat space. You have Jolie Jones awake and apparently unharmed. He is, at this point, you can sense that he is the one that got away as far as Cancel is concerned. So
That's a terrifying place to be.
yes.
Yeah, because Cancel's not gonna be happy about that.
No.
Right, and it's not like we stopped Cancel, we just got away.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all we did. We got enough in its way that we were able to get a way,
Yeah.
and that was it. Which also potentially puts us on its radar too. Not that it knows a lot about us, but we don't know what its resources are to find out.
Yeah.
I feel like with something like that, it's at the power level where we don't try to defeat it. At best, we could try to figure out a way to capture it. And,
Yeah.
you know, like, put it into a situation where it can't bother anybody for a while.
See, and that's where Nay was with it when she encountered it after Lucia called it in, or well, one of its buddies anyway. I'm not sure that it's exactly the same one, but they looked a lot alike. So Nay is kind of operating on the idea that it's the same one, and wondering if Lucia is also another one that got away because of Nay, which puts Nay on its radar twice. So, and Nay faced it down personally the first time. she's gonna have some. She's got some research to do on this thing, which has been kind of getting put off because all of this other stuff has been going on. But now she's like, okay, now it's tied in,
Yes.
and now I gotta know.
No, things are
Well
Things
done
are
weaving the
complicated.
threads, Tim. This has been awesome.
it's
Yes.
like I said, this idea for Helios, I gotta say how wonderful it was to throw you off the track and make you think it was something else. That was fun
You
for
really,
me.
really did. You really, really did. And yet, what it is makes absolutely perfect sense.
I mean, it kind of was what I thought it was. It just wasn't the worshippers that I thought were worshiping. I figured it was sun worship, but
Mhm.
Yeah.
that was a whole other level to it.
Yep.
Yeah. And yeah, it's one of those things I had to. I took a look at the meta plot and had to try and like, how do I make this idea make that? How do I shoehorn this thing into reality? Because
Mash it in.
because like vampires right now in the like the political sense, the mainstream vampires don't touch any technology at all. They are technophobes because the Second Inquisition came and like screwed over their lives like 10 years ago. So there's like this big push to not use any technology at all. But there's the anarchs that are okay with it. And of course, the rules of the masquerade aren't really rules, they're somewhat guidelines. So
More
so-
like suggestions.
There are only
So the
rules
rules-
if someone holds you to them.
exactly, the rules get broken all the time. So somebody somehow had to make this happen, and I had to figure out who that was. Ended up being Riley. And what they're doing, oh god.
Right. And honestly, whatever Riley is doing, they did make a really good call as far as that's a
Yeah, and of
very
course as
niche business, but it'd be worth a lot to certain of them.
exactly. The fact that this looks like an old, or not really, it's got some pretty cool hyper tech, but it is an old hermetic chantry,
Mhm.
and she's in there, and she's obviously awakened as well. You know,
Mhm.
there's
Well, yeah, she knew the terms.
she knew the term. She was able to work the procedure with Penny. She understood it. You know, there's that character is a weird one. So, but anyway, don't want to give away too much because that's a future problem for you.
Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of, that it would be a future problem.
It may not be, you know. Just
Uh-huh.
I'm going to, you know, like I always do, kind of figure out what the NPCs of this world are doing when you're not watching, and how they all bump into each other, and all that.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it all out later. And if a really great idea comes my way, I'll just shoehorn that one into.
I mean, it's been a lot of fun so far, so I'm not going to bitch too much.
I hope not. And yeah,
I
so I
might
had a
go,
good time tonight.
oh God,
I'm
what's
glad.
next?
I'm glad you're back in the real world. I'm glad that we didn't like de-res you, like hard de-res you, or rather
Yeah,
chaos dump, as it's actually called. When you die, it's a chaos dump.
Happy that did not happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
I
got a
didn't
couple-
want to like be thrown back into meat space as a meatball or something.
Yeah, yes, that was actually my concern about
Yeah.
that process.
We were going to come out as spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, you guys will. Now you guys got to go eat breakfast or dinner or breakfast or lunch, brunch. Go get brunch with Jolie.
And figure out how to stop him from running his face. I guess
Yeah.
we got to figure out what he actually remembers and what he actually thinks of the whole thing.
Oh.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Jezebel can easily.
Yeah,
Fix
that's
that.
what I was thinking too.
yeah.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Oh,
I
what?
can
Fake
scramble
memory?
his brain.
Boom!
Like,
fake memory. Boom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know somebody. Luckily, we have somebody around here that knows some mind magic.
Yeah.
What?
Make him think he had one hell of a bender with us last night.
Oh, definitely. Definitely.
Well, I
Okay.
think
All right.
that
Well,
ends it for me.
have fun.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
guys are here and all alive, and thank you for joining us. Love you. It's been great.
Love you. Night night.
Good
All right. You have a good night, guys.